Welcome to this studio recorder video from the American Printing House for the Blind. I'm your host, Rob Meredith, a software developer here at APH. Today, we'll show you what you have to do to make your first recording with Studio Recorder. First, we need to select the input and out devices we will use. To do this, we press Ctrl W.
Select Wave Devices dialog. Device type MME radio button checked 1 of 2.
This is the Wave Devices dialog. There are two main device types supported by Studio Recorder, MME and ASIO. For this discussion, we'll mainly use MME, but feel free to use ASIO if it works with your equipment. Consult the Studio Recorder manual for the differences between MME and ASIO and why you might want to use one over the other. Tabbing down,
Play device combo box out 1-2 left parent.
we see the Play device. This is a device Studio Recorder uses for playback. You want to set this to whatever you're monitoring with, such as a headset connected to your sound card or a headset connected to your USB microphone. If using a screen reader, set this to the same headset you're using your screen reader with.
Record device combo box and 3-4 left parent modem M series right parent.
The record device is the device that's connected to your microphone. If you're using a USB microphone, this will probably be the name of the microphone itself. If you're using a sound card, however, you'll have to use the channel that your microphone is connected to. In my case, my microphone is connected to a mixer, which is connected to inputs 3 and 4 on my sound card.
And 3-4 left parent modem M series right parent 7 of 7.
When you're done selecting your devices, press Enter to close the dialog and save your changes.
Document 1.
Next, you'll need to set the format of your document for recording. If you're a contractor, check with your contractee to see what format they prefer that you use. Otherwise, use any format you find desirable. By default, Studio Recorder uses CD quality, that is 44,100 Hz, 16 bits per sample, and 2 channels. Let's go into the format dialog now to see how we can change things. We press Ctrl M.
Select wave format dialog. Sample rate edit combo 44,100 5 of 9.
First, we have the sample rate, which we're going to leave at 44,100 Hz.
Sample type 16-bit radio button checked 2 of 5.
The sample type is 16-bit,
Channels mono radio button checked 1 of 2.
and the channels, by default, are stereo. I've selected mono, however, because I'm going to be using spoken word content. You should probably choose mono for spoken word and a stereo document for content like music and sound effects. We'll press Enter to save our changes,
Document 1.
and we're now ready to make our first test recording. To record, we press \. Hello, this is our test recording. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Document 1 start.
Press Escape to stop when you're through. We can play back our test recording by pressing Ctrl Home to move to the beginning and space for play. Hello, this is our test recording. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can hear that the recording was successful. Now, we need to be sure our levels are set properly. First, press Undo to discard the recording you just made. This returns you to an empty document. We will now press Record and monitor the peak meter as we speak to check levels. Levels should be approximately between -9 dB and -4 dB. If you're using a screen reader, you can check the peak hold on the peak meter by pressing the letter A. Let's press Record now and try it. Hello, this is a test recording for setting levels.
-2.6, -2.6.
I press A and we see -2.6 on the peak meter. We hear that value twice. The first value is for the left channel and the second for the right channel. Since we're using a mono document, the values will always be the same.
-2.6, -2.6.
We can see that the values are a little strong, but within range. If your level is too high, you will see the word clip on the peak meter and hear a double beep sound. I will clap into the microphone to demonstrate this. Now, when we read the peak meter,
Clip.
we see it says clip, and we also heard that double beep tone when I clapped. If you get a lot of clip notifications, turn down your levels quite a bit and record the section over again. If you need to adjust your levels, use the dials on your USB microphone or sound card to set them properly. You can continue speaking and watching the peak meter as you go. You can press the letter R to reset the peak hold.
Minus 13.5, minus 13.5.
This allows you to constantly make changes and check your peak as you go. When you are through setting levels, press Ctrl Z to undo the recording,
Document 1.
since a level setting recording is nothing you would want to keep. This has been a Studio Recorder video from the American Printing House for the Blind.